All right, good morning, everyone. No one's on live yet, but I'm going to go ahead and start the video of the book openings. So what I want you to look for is the opening moves that I used, and I'll go over those at the end. And I have 3 awesome listeners today. Nathan, can you wave your hand? Say hi. And Nate, how old are you? 3. And we have Caroline. And how old are you, Caroline?
4.
4. Did you wave? Good. And Eleanor, can you wave your hand? And how old are you, Eleanor? 2. So 2, 3, and 4. So we'll see how this goes. I think it's going to be great. Okay. So first of all, this is the book we're going to read today. Raise your hand if you've ever been to a library before. Ooh, you have? You've all been to the library? Okay. Can you tell me about it?
We go to story time.
Oh, you do? You go to story time? Have you been to story time, Eleanor? What about you, Nate? Have you been to story time? What do you see at the library usually?
We see books.
Books.
Yeah.
How many books? Just a few?
Yeah, lots.
Or lots of books. What do you see at the library, Nate?
1,
A lot of books?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That is a lot of books. You're right. How many dogs do you usually see there? Do you see dogs at the library usually?
No.
Eleanor, have you ever seen a dog at the library?
No.
Not usually, no. Well, this book,
Mommy, do not dog.
there's not dogs at the library? Okay, well, this book is called Madeline Finn and the Library Dog. So that, in this book, there is a dog in the library. Does that seem kind of silly? Should we find out why that dog is there?
No.
All right, let's find it out. Make sure you're being a good listener, Nathan. Madeline Finn and the Library Dog by Lisa Pack. I do not like to read. Not books, not magazines, not even the menu on the ice cream truck. Do you guys like to read?
Yeah.
I love to read.
Me too. And mine too.
You too? And I especially do not like to read out loud.
Mommy too.
Mommy does too. So does this mommy. Keep trying, Madeline Finn, my teacher says. But sometimes I can't figure out the words. Sometimes the sentences get stuck in my mouth like peanut butter. Sometimes people giggle when I make a mistake. And I never get a star sticker from my teacher. Not even a smiley face. Instead, I get a heart that says, keep trying, Casey. I get a lot of keep trying stickers, but I want the star. Did you guys want a star sticker?
Yeah.
Stars are for good readers. Stars are for understanding words and for saying them out loud. But I know what else they're for. Stars are for making wishes. So I make a wish for my very own star.
Can I have Paw Patrol in the story?
There's no Paw Patrol in the story. You can hold the Paw Patrol. I guess wishes take a while because I don't get my star on Monday or Tuesday. Keep trying, my teacher tells me on Wednesday. On Thursday, I say the frog's name wrong. It's Samuel. I try to get away with saying Sam, but it doesn't work. Friday is no better. On Saturday, Mom takes me to the library. Hello, Madeline Finn, Mrs. Dimple says. She's our librarian. Who's the librarian? What's that job? Nate, do you know what that is?
It means you.
Do they work at the library? Yeah, like Miss Cassie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and me.
And you work at the library?
No.
That would be a fun job, though, wouldn't it? I don't like to read, I remind her in case she forgot. Oh, I remember, she says. But today we have something special, something you might enjoy. Oh, look what's inside the library.
Puppy.
Oh, Madeline Finn.
Mommy, there's a small one and a big one.
Oh, would you like to read to a dog?
Baby one.
The baby one?
Look at that. Mommy, look at this one.
Whoa, sitting so nicely.
Look at this one. Look at this one.
There's so many.
Look at this one.
The dogs are sitting so nicely, aren't they? Can you guys sit nicely for me?
Yeah.
Thank
Mommy,
you.
Mommy.
Sit nicely. Mrs. Dimple leads me over to a big white dog. This is Bonnie. Why don't you pick out a book to read to her? She's a great listener. Bonnie is beautiful, like a big snowy polar bear. Would you like to try? Mom asks. Yes, please, I say, but not very At first, I'm nervous. I get the letters mixed up. The words don't sound right. But then I look at Bonnie, and she looks right into my eyes. She doesn't giggle. I feel better. I try again. Halfway through, I get stuck on another word. Bonnie doesn't mind. She puts her big paws in my lap and lets me pet her until I figure it out. After that, Bonnie and I read together every Saturday. It's fun to read when you're not afraid of making mistakes. Bonnie teaches me that it's okay to go slow and to keep trying, just like the sticker says. I still don't have a star, but I can be patient, like Bonnie. Not yet. Soon it's almost time to read in class again, but when I go to the library, Bonnie is not there. Neither is Mrs. Dimple.
Bonnie, look at this tiny.
Would you like to wait for another dog? The other librarian asks. No, thank you,
No.
I say as politely as I can. She wants Bonnie, doesn't she? Don't worry, Mom tells me later. Bonnie was just busy today. But what about school? I ask.
Bonnie,
You'll do fine, she says. Just pretend you're reading to Bonnie.
look at this one.
Oh, sit on your bonnet, please. On Monday morning, I am very nervous. Madeline Finn, would you like to read next? My teacher asks. Yes, please, I say, but still not very loud. The first sentence goes pretty well. Then I mess up on a word, and then another. I hear someone giggle. But then I think about Bonnie. I take a deep breath and pretend she's right next to me. Next thing I know, I'm at the bottom of the page. I look at my teacher and she has a big smile on her face. I did it! I got my star! Yay! On Saturday, we go to the library again. Mrs. Dimple is back. I got my star, I tell her. I want to give it to Bonnie. Well done, Madeline Finn, she says. I think Bonnie might have a surprise for you, too. What do you think her surprise might be? Madeline Finn, would you like to read to Bonnie and her puppies? Nate, look, Bonnie had puppies.
Bonnie have puppies.
Yes. Yes, please, I say. Nice and loud. The end. So why was that dog there?
Because
Why was the dog at the library?
Mommy, because he wanted to be at the library.
Yeah, and who got to, and did the kids like to read to the doggy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you like to read to a doggy sometime?
No.
No,
No.
not even to
that's
Casey?
My mama.
Oh, that would be fun.
That's
All right, you guys
and
did awesome.
that's
Let's play
because
some more.
Bunny is a puppy.
You want to go down the basement and play for a few minutes? I'm going to finish talking to my students, okay?
Can I play with
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And me.
Okay, so in your assignment that you are turning in on Friday for your picture books, you are using 2 to 5 opening moves per book. And so I had 3 specific opening moves that I used. The first one was draw attention to the setting. And kind of combined with that, I used prompt brief sharing of personal experiences. So I asked the kids if they had ever been to the library. They all had, which was great. And then I asked if they could tell me about that. And so they did. They talked about what they saw there and the fact that there's books, lots and lots of books. And then I raised questions to spark their curiosity. I asked them how many dogs they usually see at the library. And they said, there aren't dogs in the library. And Nate said, Mommy, dogs aren't in the library. And so that kind of got their curiosity sparked when I told them the title of the book, which was Madeline Finn and the Library Dog. This was the Golden Sower winner for last year, so this is a good one. I'm sure some of you are probably using it. So hopefully you get a little better understanding of how it looks and sounds to do book openings with kids. The questions I asked throughout and afterwards are not part of the opening, so that's not part of your assignment. That's just me being a teacher and trying to keep them involved and engaged, especially since they're so young. So if you have questions, email me, and otherwise, thank you for watching, and I will see you Friday.